The Soo Theatre opened in March of 1930 when there were several movie theaters in Sault Ste. Marie. The interior must have been elegant. Although we have no photos, the March 12, 1930 issue of the Evening News describes the multicolored walls, Moorish architectural features, gold around the proscenium and pillars, elegant light fixtures, all projecting the feeling that you were entering a Spanish palace, according to one advertisement in the newspaper. Although the Soo Theatre is remembered by most as a movie theatre, the public also enjoyed shows on stage, vaudeville shows, plays done by students at the Soo branch of Michigan College of Mining and Technology, the predecessor of Lake Superior State University, concerts, hypnotists, magicians, high school dances, and community events. For nearly a half a block along Ashmont Street in front of the theater auditorium, the Soo Theatre building housed 4 stores and 9 apartments above the stores. Many different stores occupied the storefronts over the years, except the space adjacent to the theater entrance. The American Cafe was operated by 2 generations of the Gianakura family and was a favorite eatery in Sault Ste. Marie for nearly 60 years. In 1974, block walls were built that hid the stage and divided the auditorium into the red and blue cinemas. The decor modernized inside and out. The theater closed in 1998 and was put up for sale. The Soo Theatre Project Incorporated acquired the complex in March of 2003, thanks to generous donations from businesses and individuals, hundreds of volunteer hours, and several fundraisers. The building was cleaned up, major problems were fixed, and many improvements were made in the first 2 years. In 2005, the dividing walls came down, thanks again to in-kind service and volunteers. The theater auditorium and its stage were one space again. Volunteers had a lot of fun with a fundraiser, The Curtain Can't Go Up Until the Wall Comes Down. August 5th and 7th, as part of the Soo Lock Sesquicentennial, variety shows with local talent lit up the 75-year-old stage. Both shows sold out, giving the Soo Theatre Project and the community a taste of things to come. Also in 2005, a Michigan Cool Cities grant was awarded to build dance and music studios in the former storefronts. Soo Theatre Project took over empty storefronts with outdated wiring, no heating system, and no bathroom. After a lot of hard work by a lot of wonderful volunteers and generous donations of money and services, STARS was born. Since September of 2005, the studios have been in constant use, with students of all ages taking classes, camps, workshops, and having fun with the arts. Many of the students have appeared on stage in productions at Soo Theatre and elsewhere. Youth orchestras, adult string groups, a flute choir, choral groups, and pit orchestras for productions and other groups have all formed at the Soo Theatre Project. From its inception, Soo Theatre Arts Resource Studios has been a huge success, due in no small part to the highly qualified faculty and their dedication to their students. Hundreds of youngsters have been mentored in a safe, comfortable environment. STARS has continued to help students of all ages explore the arts in dance, vocal and instrumental music, visual arts, and theater crafts. STARS brought together artists, teachers, students, and the public from all over the region. Getting these talented people together in one place has spawned more interest in the arts. Lots of work has been done since STP took over the theater building in 2003. Much of it is not visible to the public. In late 2006, a windfall of theater equipment was given to the Soo Theatre by Mackinac Crossings in Mackinac City. In addition to complete sound and light systems, 750 theater seats were installed in precise formation. An original mirror frame discovered in the former American Cafe was reinstalled after being meticulously restored. Walls and lighting in the hallway and lobby of the theater were restored. Other work included major updates to wiring, new rigging above the stage, painting in the auditorium and the dressing rooms, the projection booth redo, and constant upgrades too numerous to mention. All this work has helped make the building more usable and safer. Financial support, in-kind contributions, and thousands of hours of work by tireless volunteers helped to make transformation possible. In its first 12 years, the Soo Theatre has produced or hosted more than 80 shows, major productions including musicals Hansel and Gretel, Annie, South Pacific, Oliver, Guys and Dolls, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Fiddler on the Roof, Carousel, and Little Shop of Horrors, and operas including Magic Flute, Deflator Mouse, Così fan tutti, Puccini's Gianni Schicchi, Marriage of Figaro, La Boheme, and Carmen. These major artistic events brought together amazingly talented local performers and guest stars from around the country. Plays produced on stage include Steve Hamilton's Tomato Thief, Steel Magnolias, and Dial M for Murder. Other shows have covered the spectrum of musical styles, including barbershop, pop standards, rock, folk, and Celtic, Oscar winners and golden oldies. Dance shows with many of our students have been on stage at LSSU. Shows produced by the students in our summer camps, and shows featuring local Rotarians and community members in musical variety showcases. We join in celebrating the seasons at Halloween and Christmas. Solo performers, duos, small groups, and large singing groups, along with symphony orchestras. We even have started an annual film festival. If you can imagine it, we have probably done it. In 2010, the Soo Theatre Project was selected to receive one of 6 MetLife Innovative Spaces Awards from among 90 art projects across the United States. The press release announcing the award said it all. The award was given to recognize the incredible number of volunteer hours and community involvement that it took to purchase the Soo Theatre and revive the neglected structure to become a cultural destination for the region. There's still a lot to be done to bring this facility to its full potential. Right now, less than a third of the building can be used year-round, those studios that were built in 2005. The theater auditorium can only be used from May to October, depending on the temperature outside, and the entire upstairs is waiting to be made into usable space. Year-round use of the theater auditorium will allow a multitude of performances, movies, lectures, concerts, and events not yet dreamed of. More artists will have a place to use their creative skills. The Soo Theatre can become a destination for tourists, performers, art and film lovers from far and wide. Classes, rehearsals for upcoming productions, recitals, receptions, fundraisers, and small productions can be held at the same time as events in the theater once the upstairs space is renovated. The possibilities are mind-boggling. We have the plans to start making all of this happen. Floor plans and projected budgets by professional architect Aaron Jenks of Triangle Associates in Grand Rapids, and a facade drawing done by local artist Bill Garish. The Soo Theatre Project has preserved a very important building in downtown Sault Ste. Marie, one of a handful of historic theaters left in the entire Upper Peninsula. We can make the building into a vibrant, beautiful art center for Sault Ste. Marie and the Eastern Upper Peninsula. Won't you please help us to restore this landmark building and build a future for the arts for all to enjoy?